and the season with the Jets sitting at 2-5 is seriously in question. There's a poll question in the chat. State of the Jets. 2 options. Season's over, or you're saying there's a chance. So I want to hear you guys vote. We'll take a look at this at the end of the stream, but I want to get your thoughts, Tigo. Where is your head at after yesterday's game?
Season's over. Look, of course there's a chance, but what you're asking this team to do in the next 10 games is go 8-2.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want to make the playoffs, if you want to guarantee the playoffs, you got to get to 10 wins. You can maybe sneak in with 9. But now you're putting your luck into sneaking into a bunch of different people. And while this schedule does get lighter, it doesn't become easy by any stretch of the imagination. And so when was after seeing the last 4 weeks, you really have any faith that this team is going to go out there and win 8 of the next 10? That's the problem. It's not that it's not possible. It is possible. But Garrett forgot how to catch with his hands. Aaron is scared to throw the ball over the middle. Tyron Smith forgot how to do his job. Like, the defense can't get any sacks. Like, if you're not Will McDonald, you're not creating any pressure. Our entire coverage unit is decimated. Like, it's just a matter of, I don't know. I don't like being this guy. I like being the eternal optimist. I want to be the guy that says, no, hell yeah, we're going to go. But Houston's a tough out. Indianapolis is playing good ball. Seattle is playing good ball. The Rams are always going to be competitive. We still have to face Miami twice, and they just got Tua back. Let's assume that he stays healthy, and we got Buffalo again. You have to win all of those games. You have to. It's not a question. You have to. Like, I don't know, man.
Dude, it's super frustrating because last year, as big of as the gut punch was that Rodgers got knocked out, it was like, okay, you know what? I can understand a terrible season based on the circumstances that we had. Just absolutely awful. This year hurts in a different way. This is more disappointing. This is all the talent in the world. One of the most talented rosters in the league. I still feel like that. Davante Adams here. Hassan Reddick comes back today. You know, just like too little, too late. They should have made the trade for Davante sooner. They should have tried to make a push for Hassan Reddick sooner. Like, I don't understand why the Jets didn't go to his representation originally and say, hey, let's go shop him. Like, go let him look at other teams and see if he could figure out a contract, because I guarantee that's what they did with this situation. And they're like, all right, well, we can't get the contract. We'll just play on the deal that was already there. Like, it just makes a ton of sense. Hassan Reddick was being a knucklehead about this whole holdout, but I feel like a smart GM or a smart negotiator would have been able to at least get him in a position for him to realize he needs to play to make the money he needs to make. And as far as Davante Adams go, I don't know if the Raiders were just holding him out of spite against us. You know, we heard we gave
they
up.
Wanted more.
We were willing to give up a second-round pick last year, is what I heard. Now, I don't know if that was conditional second-round pick, like in the future, and not a 2024 second-round pick or something like that. But it just felt like they finally made the trade with us because they were afraid if we lost to the Steelers, we would totally not make the trade with them because we'd be knocked out of it. And it just feels like we're in that sort of situation right now where we just have too much talent and we're just going to sit here and hope that, you know, some of us are going to hope Rodgers comes back next year. Some of us are going to say, let's just hit the panic button. So I guess I want to hear your thoughts with just 2 games left before the trade deadline. Do the Jets try to bring in any additional help to try and go on some sort of magical 8-2 run? Or do you think they should be thinking about selling some critical pieces in preparation of Aaron potentially leaving? Where's your head at?
Unfortunately, the trade deadline is really underwhelming. So if you're going to trade any pieces to try to reset post Aaron Rodgers, assuming he's not coming back next year, you're going to do it in the summer. You're going to do it when the season's over, because that's when teams are going to do business. Most teams aren't going to go trade for a piece at the deadline. Like, it sucks. I wish the NFL deadline was more like the NHL deadline, you know, or even the baseball deadline. Like, they are both Like those are serious days on your calendar. You like take the whole day off because like first round picks are going and star talent is just, well, our captain's gone now and he's in, I guess he's in Toronto or whatever. Like those things happen and you just don't see that in football. And I think that there are enough teams right now that you can make some of those nothing moves that would really, really benefit us. Like if I'm Joe Douglas, the Browns season is over. They're done. They're done, especially with Deshaun Watson done. Go get Quentin Jefferson back. That'll cost you, what, a 7th round pick, a 6th round pick? Like, that's a move that'll greatly improve this team right now. Go make that move. We saw how good he looked with us. He's not looking as good with the Browns. It's the same defensive coaching staff. Bring him back. And so, like, there are moves like that that can be made where you're just like, yeah, I guess. But the reality is we're probably not going to make a move, and we're probably not going to be sellers either. The team that we have now is just going to be the team that we have, assuming we don't poach people off of practice squads, which is probably going to happen because we need, what, like 2 DBs now? Because everybody got hurt. And so, yeah, that's the reality. But the one call I would make is 6th round pick for Quentin Jefferson. Let's do it right now so he can play Sunday.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.